How to use Wix Forms, step-by-step guide for beginners. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get started with using Wix Forms. So let's jump right in. To get started, we're going to select and edit our site, and we're going to select the site that we want to be using to add Wix Forms. Now, you might say, what exactly is Wix Forms and what purpose can it serve us? Well, Wix Form can serve you a really great purpose, and that is going to be registration and email signups. We all know how valuable data right now is, and to be able to collect your customer data, to be able to retarget those customers in future campaigns is a really essential part of all businesses right now. So whenever you're building your business, you do want to have these features integrated. So for this, you can go into apps on your Wix dashboard, or you can do this in your website editor as well. Now you guys can see we have old Wix Forms and payments, and I haven't set this up, so we're just going to delete this. And we're going to scroll down, and I'm just going to open up the Wix website editor so that I can proceed with my edits over here. And then after that, we're just going to go on ahead. And within this, I'm going to go into add apps. Now there's old Wix Forms and payments, and then there's the new version. So we're just going to go on ahead and let this be added, and then I can click on add apps, and then you can click on manage apps over here, and then you're able to manage all of the applications that you have. So within this, we have Wix Forms and payments. If I go into the app market, if you want, you can use a third-party app too, but I prefer to use Wix's own native integrations. So if I just search for forms over here, you guys can see I have Forms and Form Builder, and all of the other platforms, again, they're going to be more expensive. It's just easier to use Wix in itself. So if you scroll down, you can go into Wix Business Solutions and then go into Forms, and you will see all of the forms that are recommended as well. Now, if I go into the App Market Home, if I see all of these options, so we can click on View All 24 solutions, and you can see all of the Wix apps that are available. Now, I have installed the old Wix app Forms, and you can upgrade on a premium plan, but I find this to be just all right. And we're going to click on open over here to open up Wix Forms. And you can always click on add elements on the left, and once you click on add elements, you can see the ability to create this embedded code as well. And then you have store CMS list, and we are looking primarily to include a form. So this can be done by going into add apps. We're going to manage and open this up in the website editor and configure this, because right now it's just glitching a little. So we're going to wait, and then we're going to click on open. And once you click on open over here, it should be showing you forms, but we can search for form over here. So over here within our add elements, we have contacts and forms, and you can create a brand new form, you can add an existing form, or you can use one of their pre-made forms as well. You even have AI site chat as well as Wix chat, but for us, the first form that I want to be adding is a registration form. So I'm going to go with registration over here, and we have several different templates for these. And within this, I'm going to go with a really basic one like so. Once I add this particular form, I can navigate the settings and alter the settings for this form. So I'm going to go on ahead and alter this form. So I'm going to click on edit form over here, and this will open up our dashboard. Now you can do this directly in your dashboard as well. So if you go into your Wix dashboard, you can close up your website editor. And once you go, you can go into manage applications. And once you go into manage applications, you can go into Wix Forms. Once you go into Wix Forms, you will be able to see any of your active forms and the form fields. So you can build your own form over here. You can customize the forms, including contacts, choices, data, service inquiries, payments, and all other options can be customized. And whenever you view all of these, you can see this is the registration form, and I'm going to click on edit, and I'm going to just edit this. First off, I'm going to edit the top text, and this is going to be register to our newsletter for exclusive deals and discounts. And then I'm just going to add an apostrophe, and I'm just going to highlight this I'm going to add an and over here like so, and I'm going to write discounts, first name, last name, email, phone. I'm going to remove the category for phone as well as these bottom two categories. Now this is what it looks like right now. On the left, I have some other options if you want to include company name, subscriptions, long answer, short answer, numbers, appointments, product information, pricing, as well as other elements. You can do that as well. Then after that, you even have pages on the left, but this form looks fine. Then I can click on preview, and then I have my settings. The title of my form, the asterisk, as well as the confirmation labels can be altered. Then you can add notifications and automations, as well as any payment field that might be linked. Once done, you're going to scroll down and you're just going to verify the expiration date. So if you want to only accept submissions for a certain number of time, this is usually for other types of forms. For these types of basic forms, you are going to probably have this turned on indefinitely. And then you're just going to click on save. Once you click on save, your registration form is now going to be integrated. Now you're going to go back into your Wix website. So just go into site. And once you go into site, go into design site to open up the Wix website editor. And once you open up the Wix website editor, from here, you're going to navigate and alter how the form appears on the actual website. If it's a pop-up, how it's going to appear as a pop-up, you're going to customize the visuals from here. So you guys can see this is what my form looks like. Now within this, you can click on settings. Once you click on settings over here, you have your form layout. So you have your site padding, you have your design, form background, fields, paragraphs, buttons, as well as your manage. So below that, you also have your support. And once you've, navigated through and you're fine with all of the basics, all of the settings and designs, you can go ahead and even further create more or just manage this one however you want it to appear. And this includes, how a form is going to behave. Then you can click on edit form over here and edit it from over here as well. I just personally like to keep it as it is. And then I'm just going to resize this and I want to place this at the bottom. So I'm going to attach this to my footer over here and I'm just going to create some space in this section simply by moving this up. Then we can attach it wherever we want, like so. And we are just going to resize and then place this like so. And I think I'm just going to place it in one quadrant of column 2, like so. Now from here, if you want, you can even go into add elements on the left, and then you can go into forms once more. So you have menu, contact, and forms. And whenever you're adding forms, you can even customize, request forms, Google Maps, as well as full width maps if you want to include those. And just like so, you can publish your website with its newly integrated forms. And this is how you can get started with Wix Forms. And the best part is that Wix is available for free. If you want to upgrade, upgrading only starts at $17 a month, which allows you to have 2 gigabytes of storage as well as a free domain for 1 year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you have any questions or any queries, you guys can leave those in the comments down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say. Thanks for watching.